Ah, the old days. Remember that West 4th Street cage?
It's still there, Rosanna. The cage, or the cage as they call them in the West Village. Some really awesome basketball players started there.
Yeah, Anthony Mason, NBA Hall of Famer Karl Malone played there.
Well, over the years, quite frankly, the place became a little bit run down. Guess who stepped in?
The Knicks, right?
The Knicks. They gave it a paint job and some new equipment. Let's take a look at it right now if we can. You can tell.
Uh-oh.
See that? Good stuff there. We've got some cool basketball players hanging out with Duke Castiglione. What's up, Duke?
All right, so this is legendary Blackjack Ryan, legendary James Speedy Williams. Anybody that plays in the park knows these two guys are still playing all the time, and still excellent players. And with me now, Larry Johnson. And Larry, this court down here in the Village, 4th Street Cage, West 4th Street Cage, it's so popular. It's been in commercials, films. You were actually in the movie Eddie,
right?
And this court was in this movie as well. So,
absolutely.
So it's a famous court, and what the Knicks have done down here, I mean, this is gorgeous.
It's beautiful. I mean, with the help of partnership of Chase and the partnership of New York City Parks, you come down West 4th, famous West 4th Street, used to call it the cage. These guys both say they played in the cage. So to refurbish the courts, and we've been doing it basketball in the barrels with Chase. We've been doing it throughout the 5 barrels. So, you know, we have fun doing it. There will be a camp later on today. Come down for the camp. John Stark, some former players will be here. I may not be here, but we'll have a ton of Knicks here.
And some current players will be down here as well. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. So get down here, you know, mid-afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock. And there'll be a ribbon cutting ceremony down here as well. And, you know, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Now, how many times a week do you get asked about Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals, 1999, Indiana? You guys trailing 91-88, time running out, the 4-point play.
Not enough. Not enough. It's New York. I don't mind it at all. So at least 4 or 5 times a week I'm going to get asked that question, walking down the streets, eating here in New York. So I don't get it enough.
So let's recreate it here.
All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
You're Antonio Davis, huh? You're a little taller than you. That's all right.
Antonio's on you.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking at the time?
Well,
you're thinking, I got to hit a 3 and tie it, right?
Of course. I was going for the win the whole time. The play wasn't for me. So once I got it,
right?
You know, Allen Houston is trying to pop open. I'm not passing this ball. And Antonio Davis is a little taller, so I knew I had the advantage being on the outside. So I gave him a pump fake, little jab step, pump, and the foul, and the bucket. And the bucket.
All right, here with Larry Johnson. So, Larry, we're at the famous cage, West 4th Street, down in Greenwich Village here. How great does this court look? The Knicks, Chase, New York City Parks Department help redo this. How great does this look?
It looks awesome. I mean, yesterday we was in Jamaica, Queens, Kyle O'Quinn's hometown. And got my guys back here with me, and like you said, teamed up with Chase and teamed up with New York City Parks, and go out and refurbish the courts. It's a way to keep us back in the community, make sure older guys like myself get a chance to go back and give back. And just Jamaica, Queens yesterday, and here today, the famous cage these guys said they played at, said they did a little work in. We'll see about that. So, you know, it's just a way to get the Knicks back in the basketball and the barrels, programs like that, to get us back in the community.
It looks great. If you've ever been down here, I mean, when you walk by now, you know, obviously the Knicks colors out here today, and there will be a grand opening ceremony. Some alumni will be down here as well. Ribbon cutting ceremony around 4 o'clock. So if you want to come down, come on down. In our next hour, we're going to recreate your famous 4-point play. 1999. Everybody remembers that Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against Indiana. And let's see if I still have a shot here. How about you, Larry?
Well, the form looked good.
Hey, the form looked good. With gloves on.
Yeah, still got it. Still got it, yeah.
Jack Ryan will be down here doing some trick shots. Everybody knows Jack. Jack played down here. Hey, Jack, real quick, you want to spin a ball off my head before we go?
Let's give it a try, Duke. All right there, buddy. Well, hold on, you got a big brain.
I like that. I'm going to use that.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Just stay still. You can stand up. There you go. All right, Duke. Way to go, buddy. Right off the head.
So there you have it. Greg, Rosanna, I don't know. I mean, how impressive. I didn't even have to do any work right there. So, hey, when we come back next hour, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to recreate that 4-point play. You know what? You hit the shot with gloves on.
Yeah, well, you still got it. It never goes.
It never goes away. All right, Larry Johnson, we appreciate it. Greg Rosanna back here.
Hey, you know what, Duke? We got a moment. We're going to commercial. Let's see what he can do right now. How about a little warm-up shot?
Oh, you mean was that just a fluke?
Come on, go for it.
Larry, let's see if you can do it again, Larry.
Larry.
Oh,
wait.
That was an air ball.
I wanted to see Larry do something. We know Duke is terrible.
Duke, let's see Larry.
Here we go.
It's getting worse around here. Oh.
All right. Is this the...